Hi, it's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we collected some food for Annoyances' pups, where we had to go to the town of Corrin's Crossing and slay the undead and collect living rot from their bodies. And we had to collect 7 living rot in 10 minutes, or it would go bad. And we did that, and it was pretty tough quest. We died a couple times, and we got it done with under 30 seconds left. So we got a little lucky there. Also got a herb here. And I think today we're going to continue questing with Nathanos for now. And we are 6 bars away from level 60, guys. It's coming close. It's only a matter of time. So we'll check out this quest here, Unlife's Little Annoyances. You cannot take 2 steps off of this farm without running into one of those obnoxious bats. I want to be able to take the hounds out and slaughter Scourge without being accosted by any damn dirty bats. Obviously, I have better things to do with my time than mindlessly kill bats day in and day out. You, however, do not. What? Your training? This is your training. Now get out of my sight and don't come back until you've killed a fair number of those winged demons. Don't disappoint me. So we have to slay 20 noxious bats and 10 monstrous plague bats and return to Nathanos' Blight Collar when you were finished. That is a lot of mobs to slay, guys. So let's check that out. It's looking like the Alliance control the Eastern Plaguelands today. And we have to slay a lot of bats. 30 bats, guys. I think we're going to get more than 2 bars today. Which, speaking of bats, we already found them. So these guys are only level 55, so they shouldn't be too bad. The plague bats. I wonder if this is considered a noxious plague bat. Oh, these guys fear you, eh? So yeah, I guess we'll just run around slaying bats, and we'll also check out the guard tower, see what's going on there. Got an evil bad eye, so I guess that's not considered a plague, like the plague bats we need to slay. We need to find noxious plague bats. So you have to go a little further. Let's mount up. See if anyone's hanging out at the towers. So I guess noxious plague bats are probably like 56, 57. And then I'm assuming the monstrous ones are around like 58, 59. But that's a lot of mobs for us to take out. It's not too bad. See if anybody's at this tower. Doesn't look like anybody's here. We could take it from him, but it's going to take a while. I kind of just want to see if I can find some alliance. See if this guy will fight me if I moonfire him. See if he runs back. And okay, there's another plague bat. The swag queen didn't want any. Let's see if this mage will attack me. This warlock, that warlock came back. Swag queen came back. I knew they would come back too. Oh my gosh, you got destroyed. Barking up the wrong tree, guys. It's clearly not the time to be attacking other players. There's a lot of alliance here today, that's all I know. I just wanted to see if I could get away with it. That mage was really low, and that warlock came back. I didn't even see that warlock coming back. He saved his guildie's life. Yeah, we should watch out. Should pick our targets more wisely. That's for sure. Okay, here we go. It's nice that they're not camping me. They just wanted to show me that I can't be attacking an alliance like that without paying a consequence. That's the cool thing about Fairlane, and not everybody's into camping players. I've only gotten camped, like, I think like 2 or 3 times during my entire journey, so I think that's pretty good. Most of the time, it's just like you'll get killed once, and then they leave you alone. Let's see if we can get over here. We have to get through this town again. We'll just stealth up. So I think the plague bats are around this area here. Alright, here we go. Also, today's a big day for retail. They got their heroic week started. Some sungrass over here, so you can do the new raids. People can start getting gear from Mythic Plus. A lot of new content in WoW, that's for sure. They got Nax out, they got Castle Nathri out. It's a lot to do in WoW at the moment. Now we finally found a Noxious Plague Bat, so they're level 56 to 57 like I thought they would be. I'm gonna make my way over to this tower over here. East Wall Tower, see what's going on there. So we have a lot of bats to take out. Let's hop on the Kodo here. Got another bat over here. Seems like it's kind of slowing down a bit, though. There doesn't seem to be too many alliances running around. Like it's not as packed as the first day, that's for sure. When I was like lagging, I could like barely move for a little bit. Yeah, I think we're gonna get a lot of XP from this. Probably get like 2 bars, maybe 3. These plague bats are pretty easy too. I think the monstrous ones will be more of a challenge. But we gotta do this for Nathanos. Gotta prove ourselves. It's not a bad quest though. Killing quests aren't bad. I kind of like them. I like them because one, you get a lot of XP. The last quest I did, I really liked. Where we had to collect the rot in like a certain amount of time. It would have been cool if they made this like a time-based quest as well. Give you like 20 minutes to slay like 30 bats. There's only so many on the map, so if there's like more than one person doing this quest, it'll probably be a little too challenging. I kind of feel like I'm the only one out here at the moment, though. I think majority of people are kind of not hanging out in the Plaguelands anymore, unless they're like trying to do the raid, because there's these invasions now, pretty much. I don't know if you guys remember when they started bringing out invasions in Legion, and they had like Legion invasions, and they also had like invasions like in BFA as well. It's just like randomly like some event will happen in like a zone, and they actually had that in Classic, I guess, with Naxxramas. So like in random zones like Winter Spring or like Tanaris, there'll be like an invasion here where you'll have to slay a bunch of undead. And then when you do that, you get rewarded with these, these tokens. I forget what they're called. And then you can turn them in for, I believe these oils and sharpening stones that increase your damage against undead. Which is pretty good. There's a monstrous plague out there, first one. So a lot of people, I think, are doing NAD now instead of hanging out inside of Mr. Plaguelands. And I think you have to be, I'm not sure, but I think you have to be honored, at least honored, with the Argent Dawn to participate in that. Or to get rewarded from it. I think you could probably participate, but probably wouldn't get any rewards. It would be cool to do that on flag carrier. The only problem is I never know where the event's going on. Like, I could find out beforehand, then go. The thing is, you need, like, an add-on. Like, right now, there's an event going on in the world. But we don't know where it is, you know what I mean? Because we don't have it, I'm not using add-ons. But there's, like, add-ons that tell you where the events are. And where you can find, like, places to go to, like, earn rewards. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna check out what's going on this East Wall Tower. Looks like these guys. Oh, you can't cast spells. They do like a thunderclap where you can't cast spells. Like a thunderclap silence. Let's heal up here. Let's see what's going on up here. See if anybody's at the East Wall Tower. It just seems like people... Oh, wait, there's somebody here. Level 60 Warlock named Pee-wee. There's another guy who's just running around here. I wonder if Pee-wee's AFK. I think Pee-wee's AFK. Warlocks are really hard to beat 1v1. Should we take out Pee-wee? No, he's not. He's not AFK. That's right, Pee-wee. Back off. Okay, well, we got him to use his health stone. He's summoning his pet now. Should we attack him again? Okay, here we go. We're probably gonna lose this duel. It's just too hard to beat a warlock, especially if he's level 60. So we'll just run away. Obviously, we're gonna kite him. Gotta wait for the dots to tick off. It's good that he chased us, though. Kind of slowed down his... his, I don't know, extra... I don't know, getting more resources from the tower, I guess. That's too bad. I can't duel warlocks. They're too tough. They also have their pet. They can, like, sack their pet, and they have, like, which gives them, like, this bubble for, like, a certain amount of time. They're probably the best 1v1 class in the game. Them and Shadow Priests. Just need more Horde. I wish it was a mage. Druids do really good against mages, feral druids, because they can't poly druids. If he was a mage, it'd probably be a lot better fight. Alright, here's a go. There's another noxious plague bat here. It's good that the grubs don't attack. Grubs are very peaceful. There's Pee-wee. There's Pee-wee. Pee-wee's coming for me. This is hilarious. He doesn't want it. He's like, come on, come and try me. Come fight me. And he gave up. But Good thing I have stealth. If I didn't have stealth, I would be a dead man. He's a nice guy, Pee-wee, though. That other warlock didn't like me too much after I moonfired him. He didn't like that too much. Let's keep on hunting these bats. Maybe we'll find a better battle. I'm gonna look for like a mage. Even like warrior's kind of tough for a druid too. Well, feral druid, it's tough. As a if you went into the balance tree more, I think balance druids would do well against warriors. Because all you gotta do against warriors is kite them. The problem with feral druid is to do damage, you need to be in melee, and that's exactly where a warrior puts you. So warrior is kind of a tough fight for a feral druid, I think. But if you're able to get your bleeds up and kite and heal yourself, then you can beat a warrior. Finding a decent amount of these monstrous plague bats. Looks like to the north there's more of the monstrous ones. And then to the south is where you find the noxious. I guess we'll just finish off the monstrous. And after that we'll go to the noxious. This one's level 15. We're almost at 5 bars. 5 bars away. But yeah, I think the only good class for me to duel would be mage. I think rogue, against a rogue, a feral druid's not bad. It just really depends on who gets the opener. Whoever gets the opener on one another usually has the advantage. It's another class. Shaman? Shaman's pretty rough for feral. Can't really kite a shaman. Unless it's enhanced. I think enhanced you're probably alright. But if the enhanced shaman gets like that one big smack on you, like Wind Fury smack, then probably done. Same with Ellie too. Like if Ellie gets their one-shot combo off on you, you're done. Shamans just have they have a lot of burst. This plague count didn't like me too much. Yeah, we're officially 5 bars away now. I think we're gonna get another one. Yeah, we'll probably be like a bar and a half. We'll probably get a decent amount of XP from this quest. I think we'll probably get a bar from the next 18 bats we gotta slay. Yeah, this is a good quest if you want XP. You'll get a lot. This will put us pretty close to... might even be close to like 3 bars away after this. I could go back to this tower over here. We'll see what's going on. And we'll start making our way south, because we're almost done with all the monstrous bats. It's another class. Gone through rogue, warrior, shaman, warlock. Shadow priest is rough. Shadow priest is pretty much just like a warlock. They're a really good 1v1 class. Really, the only class druid is like I would say good against is mage, like feral druid. They're just really good against mages. And it's just because they can shapeshift out of polys, And out of roots and snares. And they can also, not get I mean, yeah, they can't get polyed when they're in cat form. They also do like damage over time, which sucks for mages. Mages hate that because they like the kite as well. Paladins? Yeah, I haven't talked about paladins. Alliance paladin. Paladins are pretty tough. They just have a lot of outs. They have bubble. They have lay on hands. They're really tanky because they wear plate. There's noxious bat there. So yeah, I'd say paladins have an edge on ferals too. I think ferals are just, I don't know, they're alright. They're like really only good against mages. I think I've gone through every class now. Pretty sure. I think Druid against Druid, like balanced Druid against Feral, I think Feral Druid's probably better. Because you can't... I don't think the balanced Druid would be able to keep the Feral Druid away from him. They're really slowed. Because they can... Because Feral Druids can get out of the roots and all that. Also, the cast times for balanced Druids are like... Starfires are really slow casts. They do a lot of damage, though. What's that over there? Mage. Okay, let's try this mage. Give him a try. He's got gear. Wonder what he's doing. He's got to be able to see me there. I wonder if he sees me. He's camping this guy named Soblem. I kind of want to see if he's camping this guy. He had to see me there when I went in front of his face. Surprised he didn't attack me. Looks like he's like a hunter, yeah, a troll hunter. That's another class we haven't talked about, hunter. Hunter's tough for Feral Druid too. Because hunters just kite melee well. If you get the opener though, like, and get your bleeds up, then you're doing pretty good. Wonder if he's camping him. I just want to see if he's camping him. If he's camping him, then... Should we just let these guys duel it out? Oh my gosh, we gotta save Soblem, dude. He's gonna die, dude. Dude, don't run away from me. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Put a bleed up on it. Put a bleed up. Get him, get him. Yeah. Save Soblem's life. That was the plan all along. Here you go, Soblem. Remember flag carrier. That mage is ticked. He's like, I wish I attacked that Feral Druid when I seen him. I wonder if he's gonna camp him now. Surprised he didn't ice block. Like, why didn't the mage ice block? It's cool that we're taking out level 60s now. It's been like that for a couple levels. Come here, come here, come here, come here. There we go. Got this plague pad. But yeah, he's a camper guy. He likes to camp players, that mage. So they're out there, guys. You're gonna run into them sometimes. I'm feeling that mage is gonna want to get some revenge on me. It's bound to happen. Maybe he'll start camping me. It's hard to camp. The good thing about playing a feral too, another reason why I chose to play a druid, Or a rogue, for that matters, because you have stealth. So it's hard to camp a guy who can stealth. Unless you're like 5 or 10 levels higher than him. You can't. Like the guys camping you is like 10 or 5 levels higher, because they can just see you while you're in stealth. But stealth helps. It's helped me a lot. But when I had a level 60 warrior camping me, it was kind of rough. I think that the stealth didn't really do anything. It's another mage. He's gonna gank me 100%. What's this guy doing, dude? Get him. Freaking used a health pot, dude. Used the health pot on a level 60. Level 59. Yeah. He was getting scared. You were putting in damage. But yeah, they came back. Came back to get me. Had a feeling. It always happens. You never get away with anything in this game. We were close though there. The opener is big as a feral. Getting your opener does a lot. You put out a lot of damage there though. Where was Soblem, though? You know what I mean? Wonder if Soblem's gonna protect me now. I hope when I come back, Soblem's there just shooting that mage. Okay, well, we don't have... Wonder if he's up here. Think he's up here? I don't see him. He left me alone. Guy's not gonna camp a level 50. 59. I can respect that. He just wanted to get me back for jumping in on his, I think that was the same mage. I'm not sure. I don't know. They had the same gear. It's a common theme, though, in Classic. Everybody has... I wouldn't say everybody has the same gear, but if you're raiding, a lot of you look the same. But when a new raid comes out, like Nax, you start seeing different gear sets, which is cool. And then eventually, as the months go by, the sets start looking the same. But I think with Nax, that might not be the case, because it's a really tough raid, guys. Like, it's probably like one of the first challenging raids in Classic WoW, I would say. So I don't think everybody's going to be getting the gear that they want. Unless they, I don't know, struggle through it. I think our guild's going to get through it eventually. It's going to take us some time. I don't think we're going to be able to do it like the guilds that did it in 1 week and raided hours on end. But I think we'll get it done in like a month or two. Just as long as everyone's still interested. It's a fun raid, though. Best raid in Classic WoW for sure. And I think if they tuned Classic to make the raids harder, like the starting raids, like Molten Core and BWL and AQ40, I think the game would be a lot more fun. Because the gear would be, I don't know, it'd be just that much more, I guess, prestigious on the server. Because the gear would be harder to get. I think that was like the downside of Classic. It's just the end game's been a little too easy. But Nax Ramus has changed that. And I think Nax Ramus has changed that because the game's tuned. I think the game's in 1.12, which is what the Nax Ramus patch, I believe. So the game's tuned to Nax, so the game, I guess, everyone has been overtuned for Molten Core, PWL, and EQ40. And I know that means that, like, I'm kind of pro changes. But, now. The reason why I'm pro changes now is because, like, I don't know, I've already gone through, I guess, Classic, where it was somewhat no changes. Obviously, the game is not the same as it was back in Vanilla. I don't think it ever can be. But, after checking it out in the classic way, I guess, it would be cool to see it in a different way. It would be cool if Blizzard changed it up. And, maybe just made it a bit more challenging. It's already challenging as it is. Like, the leveling's one hell of a challenge. I'm almost at, like, 460 episodes just to get to level 60. If we can find that mage again. Good to go for a round 3. And I think I went through all the classes. I think Hunter was the last one. That's the one I usually forget is Hunter. And we have 6 more plague bats to go. Then we got to get the monstrous ones. Monstrous ones are on this side of the bridge, so I guess we'll check those out. Only got 3 more of those left. Yeah, WoW's in a good spot right now. We got Nax Rammus, we got 2 raids out. A lot of content. Really feels like you're getting, I don't know, you're getting a good amount of content for the amount you pay for your subscription every month. Especially if you play both games. I kind of wonder why some people are like so, like, pro only one game. Like, they play Classic, but they don't like Retail. Or they only play Retail and they don't like Classic. I understand, like, some people just don't like certain games, but I think it's worth trying out both. Because you, I don't know, it just gives you more content, you get more out of your subscription. The cool thing about Classic is Classic, like, never ends. Like, we're in phase 6 now, and it's just going to be phase 6 forever on this server. So no one can really just get ahead, you know what I mean? There's no more, like, preparing for another patch or anything like that. It is what it is now, and once you clear Nax Rammus and get all your Nax loot, there is no more, like, better loot that you can get, so I think that's a good thing, because that means the game ends and, like, newer players can come into Classic and play and do the journey as well and try to eventually clear Nax Rammus. It's tough. It's tough to clear Nax Rammus. It's especially in Classic. It's looking like a tough raid. And I think my guild has been, like, preparing for it for over a year. Can't say we've been preparing for it as much as, like, the more hardcore guilds, but we've been doing the raids and getting the same amount of gear as pretty much a majority of guilds. Like, we clear all the content every week, and a lot of our raiders end up being pretty close to best in slot. And we're still having some trouble getting through couple of the wings. So we got a... Okay, here we go. We got a rogue here, guys. Kind of low. I'm not full health, but... We got a mage. I'm gonna go after this rogue, though. Oh my gosh, you see that, dude? See, come on, dude. I'm level 59. You're gonna die to a level 59? Are you serious? This 52 paladin didn't help him. What do you mean? You gotta help your friends? Why didn't you help your alliance friends? You're not going anywhere, Mr. Paladin. You have to pay for not helping your alliance brothers. Yeah, there's Bubble, guys. This is the most OP move. I don't know why that rogue didn't even try to fight me. I'm level 59. He had really good gear. He had like Prodigious Blade. He had all these really good gear. Yeah, you're done. That's it. He was thinking about helping his friend, but he didn't. Should have helped him. He could have hand of justice me, and then that rogue could have just went off. He had full energy. I don't know why that rogue didn't like pop vanish, stun me. You know what I mean? Like, I was shocked. He just gave up. I kind of feel bad like ganking people like that. Because it makes you think like maybe they're just having a rough day. You know, they just wanna farm. And then you just come out of nowhere and like gank them and they're just like pissed. I hit him hard though. I think I crit him for like over 1,000, like 1,100. So we're done with the monstrous bats. So we gotta go to this side, the south. Our good old mage friend was. I have a feeling that rogue will be back though. He's not just gonna let me do that to him. He's gonna get an opener on me. You know, 5-point. He's gonna like cheap shot to like a 5-point eviscerate. Blow me up. He had nice gear. He had like BWL gear. Like really nice stuff. That's another thing about Classic that I like. I can look at somebody's gear and be like, that's what he's got on. They don't have that in retail. Retail's like everyone's got transmog on. Like, yeah, people look cooler, you can say. But it's nice seeing the gear that people have on. Like, people look at my Druid, they're like, what the heck is this guy wearing? You know? I'm wearing like a bunch of greens, man. Like all greens. Got like 1-2 blues. But that's the thing about druids, though. You really never know what a druid's wearing because they're always in like some shapeshift. So druids can kind of make people think that they're like, oh, they got a lot of gear, but they don't. Sneaky. One thing about these bats, especially these noxious ones, I hate this reduced movement speed debuff. Like, it's brutal. Okay, I'm gonna try to get by these dogs here. Got 5 more bats to go. And then, see what's going on with Nathanos. And yeah, we're gonna be at 4 bars, guys. Gonna be like 3.5 bars left. Kind of don't know how I'm gonna end it all. Maybe I'll just hit 60 and it is what it is. Like, I don't know how I want to end it. But yeah, it is gotta end eventually. But at least we'll still be making WoW content. I'll still be doing the retail Let's Play. There's that. Maybe I'll throw in a flag carrier video for me, like here or there. If I keep playing. But I know I'll be taking flag carrier into TBC if they announce it. For sure. I'll do a TBC Let's Play. From like 60 to 70. And there's a lot of other things like you can do. There's Iron Man. Iron Man's pretty fun. There's the hardcore leveling one, which is cool. I've seen a lot of guys do that in Classic, like the hardcore leveling. And that's the cool thing about Classic. There's going to be like a lot of communities out there that are on different servers doing different projects. So yeah, I might check that stuff out too. And Cyberpunk's coming out. I think it's already out, isn't it? That game's got a lot of hype, man. And I hope it's good. I like games like that too. Like, I'm a big fan, like, of games where you can, like, you know, chat with NPCs and, like, based on your decisions, you know, changes the outcome. I've always liked games like that. Those style RPGs. Played a couple of those games on the channel, like Skyrim and Outer Worlds. Looking forward to the newer Skyrim too. Eventually check that out. So we're looking for more bats. I don't know if I'll get Cyberpunk though. I want to see if the hype is real. You know what I mean? Is that the hunter I was helping out? No, it's Wife Barber. Wife Barbar. That's such a funny name. They're just hanging out here, eh? Sneaky hunter. I've been having a lot of fun on retail playing my hunter. I'm happy I did that. Especially like doing BGs and stuff. Never really played a hunter. And that's the cool thing about WoW. Like, every time you play like a new class, it's a totally new experience. Like, yeah, the quests are the same. Yeah, the world's the same. But I don't know, it just has a different feel. Like, if I leveled as a, like, instead of feral, but I instead chose to level as balance, it'd be so much different. I'm happy I chose feral though. Balance would have been a lot of sitting down and drinking, which I'm not too much. I'm not a fan of that. So I kind of feel sorry. Kind of feel for the mana classes that have to drink all the time. Especially the ones that can't make their own water like mages can. There we go. So that's, yeah, we got it done. And we got 4 bars left, guys. Just as I expected, we got 2 bars out of that. And we will, I guess, head back and go see our friend here. Okay, good. We'll just follow this guy because he's getting chased by everything. You're gonna go see Nathanos. Classic Nathanos. Before he got updated. Well, now we're getting smacked. We'll also check out. We'll see what's going on at the Crown Guard Tower. Might as well. But yeah, we're gonna be pretty close, guys. We're close to 60. It's coming any day now. A couple days. They'll be level 60 and see what. Yeah, that's it. Kind of crazy. Leveled really fast in Eastern Plaguelands. Like, I got a lot. You get a lot of XP here. And it's been a pretty fun zone. I've had a lot of PvP. I wouldn't say it's was my favorite zone. Like, even though it's like phase 6 and this is like the prime time to be in Eastern Plaguelands, like, it's been a fun zone. But I wouldn't say it was better than Stranglethorn Vale or Searing Gorge. Yeah, Searing Gorge has been really good. Kind of looking for, yeah, right here. It's one of my favorite zones. It was like Searing Gorge is like one of my favorite zones because like I knew Stranglethorn Vale was going to be good. But I didn't know Searing Gorge was going to be as fun as it was. It's just like a giant playground. You know, it has elevators, go up and down. There's towers you can run into. It's just a well-built zone. And I understand, it kind of makes me, I kind of miss that I didn't get involved in the earlier PvP at Blackrock Mountain as much. And the reason why I didn't do that is because, like, during Phase 1 and 2, is because I was a warrior. And warriors just suck. World PvP. It's the only thing that sucks about warriors. Like, PvE, warriors are awesome. PvP, they're kind of lame. Especially open world PvP. Unless you have a healer. If you have a pocket healer, then you can have lots of fun. But without a healer, you're easily, you just get kited and dropped. Like if I played a Shadow Priest or a Mage or a Warlock, I would have had tons of fun in the mountain. So here we are. Have a little chat with Nathanos here. It's incredible what a little anger and rage can get accomplished. And that's it.
Beware.
Alright, so we got 6,200 XP, and we are pretty much 3.5 bars away from level 60. Should happen any time now. But that is the end of this episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.